Hi guys, my name's Raz and today we'll be looking at a second video on integration by substitution. So if we consider the integral that's on the screen, hopefully you can notice that the derivative of what's within the bracket is the numerator. Yes, so what we can do is make the substitution u equals x squared plus 1. If we do that, we'll get the following. I did explain the process in the previous video, so if you're not sure about what's going on, just check that out. So I'm going to the y's, I'm just going to go straight into it. So the integral of 2x over root x squared plus 1 is the same as the integral of 2x times u to the minus a half dx. So if we let u equal x squared plus 1, du by dx will be 2x. So if we rearrange this, we will get dx equals du over 2x. So this can be substituted straight in there, which will give us 2x times u to the minus a half times du over 2x. So the nature of a substitution is that we'll always get this sort of cancellation. Now the variable is just in terms of u, we can integrate it. So we have the integral of u to the minus a half du, which will be u to the half divided by a half, plus c. And since u is x squared plus 1, the answer will be 2, x squared plus 1 all squared by half, plus c. And that is the method of substitution. So let's have a look at another example. So we can see the derivative of the bracket will give us something of the form x squared. So we will let u equal 1 plus x cubed, knowing that it will cancel out. So if we do this rearranging, we get dx is du over 3x squared, which we will use to simplify the function. So we have the integral of x squared times u to the half times du over 3x squared. So you can see this cancels with this. So the integral becomes 1/3 of u to the half du. When we integrate that, we will get 1/3 of u to the 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2, which is the same as times by 2/3, plus c, which equals 2/9 u to the 3 over 2 plus c. And since u is 1 plus x cubed, it'll be 1 plus x cubed to the power 3 over 2 plus c. So those are the first type of partial fraction where you get a nice cancellation. The second one's a little bit different. You can see that the bracket does not differentiate to the top, but we'll still use the substitution. Let u equal 2x plus 1. So du by dx will be 2, and dx will be a half of du. So we have the integral of 6x times u to the power of minus a half, since this is our u, times dx, which is du over 2. So you can see this time we haven't had a cancellation. But what we can do is write this in terms of make x subject essentially. So you can see that 2x must be u minus 1. So this must be 3 lots of u minus 1, since 3 times 2x will be 6x. Yeah, so if we rewrite the integral, we have the integral of 3u minus 3 times by u to the minus a half times by du over 2, which becomes, well, how have we simplified? I'm going to take 3 over 2 out of the equation. So I've got u minus 1 times by, so u times u to the minus half is u to the half. And 1 times by u to the minus a half is u to the minus half. Now we can integrate. Now we can integrate. So we have 3 over 2 of u to the half plus a half, plus 1 is u to 3 over 2, divided by 3 over 2 is 2/3. It's the same as timesing by 2/3. And then we have minus u to the minus half plus 1 is u to the half, dividing by half, same as times by 2. Then we can simplify that. 3 over 2 times 2/3 is 1. And 3 over 2 times 2 is 3. Well, since u is 2x plus 1, we can sub that in. 2x plus 1 is the 3 over 2 minus 3. And let me get rid of my sponsor. So we have, and 3 u to the half, where u is 2x plus 1. So that is the second type of substitution that we can see. Yeah, we didn't get a cancellation, but by rearranging this bit, we were able to deal with the question. So let's have a look at another one. So a similar thing here, we can see that the denominator does not differentiate to the numerator, but we'll be in a position to rearrange. So if I let u equal 2x minus 1, it will follow that 2x equals u plus 1. It will also follow that du by dx is 2. So dx is a half du. So now we can rewrite the question. So I know this is going to be du over 2. And I know 2x is equal to u plus 1. And that is going to be u. So what I have is u plus 1 times by u to the power minus 2 times du over 2. So if I simplify that, I will always take the constant out. And I've got u times u to the power minus 1, which is u to the power minus 1, plus u to the power minus 2 du. Now we need to be careful here, because now we can integrate. So I'll have a half of, or u to the power minus 1 will integrate to ln u. plus u to the power of -1 over -1 plus c. Dun, dun, dun. So the final answer will be, actually, let me just get rid of that bit. So the final answer will be 1/2 ln u, but u was 2x minus 1, minus u to the power of -1, where u is 2x minus 1, plus c. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Join me in the next video where we'll be looking at substitution and the reverse chain rule. See you soon.